everyone, welcome back to my channel. So it feels super weird to be sat behind the camera getting back to filming again because I have not done this in a very long time. Basically I pre-filmed a lot of videos before I went away on holiday to Ibiza. You can now watch my Ibiza vlog if you're interested in that. It will be up before this video is, so go and check out that. But basically I knew that when I got back off holiday I was going to be really busy with my new job and everything, and I'm so glad I did because I've basically had one day off since I came back off my holiday. This is my second day off today, so I'm making the most of it and getting a video filmed. So I thought I'd do a makeup video. It's nice and easy for me to film. I had to do my makeup anyway because I'm heading out later. I'm going to be doing my current everyday makeup routine. I thought I'd just recreate the makeup I've been wearing a lot over the last month. So obviously I did go on holiday, and whilst I was away I didn't wear as much makeup. I wanted to let my skin breathe whilst I was on holiday, and then since then I've been going to work every single day, so it is a very kind of easily wearable makeup look. But I think I am going to pop on quite a dark lipstick at the end, because if I have been doing my makeup really nicely over the month, I have been using that dark lipstick. So I'm just going to do a makeup look and you can take what you like from it. Firstly, I'm going to prime my skin. I'm using the L'Oreal Lumi Magique primer. And I'm just going to dot that all over my skin. My makeup has been lasting all day on my skin recently, which I've needed it to because of my new job. I basically have to wear my makeup for the whole day, and this primer has been doing a really good job of keeping my makeup on my skin for a little bit longer. Also, if you're wondering why I've got my hair in plaits, it's my new thing. I really like having my hair in French braids. I just like it. I've been doing it a lot for work, so I thought I would do it for this video. Next up, we're using foundation. I'm using the Bourjois City Radiance foundation in the lightest shade, which I have almost run out of, but luckily I've bought a new one already because I didn't want to completely run out and not have another one because I love it so much. I've recently been using the Real Techniques stippling brush, which is this pink one, dotting it into the foundation on the back of my hand and then just dotting it around my skin. And just sort of roughly blending it in, and then I go in with my beauty blender, which I have been doing for a very long time. You guys all know that I do that. Just going to roughly apply this. I'm not actually going to apply too much because I don't know why, but recently I just haven't really been wearing too much foundation. Even though I've got quite a few like hormonal breakouts all around the top of my forehead and my skin isn't its best it's ever been, I just haven't really been using that much foundation. I don't really know why, I just haven't really been feeling it. I've been trying to go for a bit more of a natural look because when I went on holiday I got so many freckles and I'm trying to embrace them, so I'm trying not to cover them up too much. And then using my beauty blender, I'm going to spray a bit of the MAC Fix Plus onto that just to dampen it a little bit, which really helps the foundation just to sink into the skin a little bit more. And using this is just my favourite thing. It just presses the foundation into your skin and makes it look really natural. Make sure there's no brush strokes or anything like that, and it just completes the look, and it's just a great thing to use. I'm now going to use a little bit of concealer. I've got the Collection Lasting Perfection concealer, and I'm just popping that on any spots, blemishes, red patches, that kind of thing. And then again just go in with my beauty blender and dab it in. Okay, next step is eyebrows. I'm going to quickly brush through them with a spoolie and using my Soap&Glory Brow Archery pen in Brownie points. You guys know I love this. I use the felt tip side first, and I basically just brush along the bottom of my eyebrow, and then I tried to make them a little bit more arched because the shape of my eyebrows are rubbish. I then go in with the number 7 Lash and Brow Perfector, and this is basically just a clear mascara which I go over my eyebrows with just to set them in place for the day. And this is such a great one. I've tried so many sort of brow setting gel things, and this is definitely one of my favourites. They just don't budge at all. Okay, I'm now moving on to eyes, and I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Naked Original palette because it's my favourite. You guys know that. And I'm just going to take a Zoeva Luxe Petite crease brush, use the shade Virgin all over my eyes just to even everything out, give them a little bit of shimmer. Then just using the same brush, I'm going to go in with the shade Naked, which is this one here, the phone's ringing. I'm just going to be using that all over the lid as a very sort of pale shade. I'm going to darken up the crease a little bit using the shade Buck, which is this one here. It's just a little bit of a slightly darker brown, and it's still matte, and I'm just going to pop that through the crease. And then I'm just going to be taking a blending brush. This is the 228 crease brush, and I'm just going to blend that out because I just want it to look very natural, and this brush really helps just to get rid of any brush lines and just makes it flow really, really nicely. I'm then going to be using a little bit of liquid eyeliner, and the one I've been loving at the moment is the Soap&Glory Supercat Skinny Liner. Now, I used to be a huge fan of the original Supercat liner, but this one is 10 times better and so much easier to use, and I feel like my eyeliner game has just got so much better recently since using this. So if you find it really difficult to use eyeliner, definitely check this one out. Okay, I'm then going to curl my eyelashes quickly before I pop on any mascara. The mascara I'm using is the one I've been loving for a super long time. It is the Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara. I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Lumi Magique concealer just underneath my eyes because this is a step that I do every day. I can't miss it. I just basically pop little triangles under my eyes and blend it in using my beauty blender, and it just helps to brighten everything up. You guys know why I do it. I say the same thing every single time. Set that in place, I'm using my NYX HD Finishing Powder, which again has been another one of my favourites recently. It just works so well. My concealer never creases, but I also then take the same brush and just set the foundation and concealer and stuff all over the rest of my face. Just using this little brush is fine, to be honest, like it works. But this powder is really, really great, and I do just like to set the areas of my face that get slightly oily. And it just works. It's just a really, really great powder. It's made me look super pale though because it is literally white. But that is why I'm now going to do some bronzing. I'm using my Nars Laguna bronzer, which, as you can see, is very well loved. I've had this for such a long time, but I love it. And I'm just going to be taking a Zoeva Luxe Cheek Finish brush, making sure there's not too much on the brush because I don't want to look like an Oompa Loompa. And I'm just going to warm up my skin a little bit using this bronzer. Take it down onto my neck as well, just to make sure that all of the foundation and stuff is blended. I'm going to do a little bit of contouring using my Kevyn Aucoin Sculpting powder and a Real Techniques 300 brush from the Bold Metals range. And I'm just going to pop that there, just lightly. And then, just to make it stand out a little bit, I'm popping a bit more concealer just there, just underneath the contour, which will just help it stand out, and it will just help to brighten it up a bit. And then popping on some highlighter, which is my favourite step. I'm using the Rosie for Autograph highlighter. Comes in this beautiful little pot, and I'm just using a Real Techniques setting brush. I'm just going to pop that into the lid, tap off a little bit of the excess, and then just pop that onto my cheekbones. I really hope you can see how beautiful this is. It's just gorgeous. It's so shimmery and just makes your skin look like it has sort of like a wet look to it. It's not really got actual particles of glitter. It's just really like super sheeny and just gorgeous. It like kind of looks glossy on your skin, and it's just perfect. I really hope you can see. I don't think you can. I don't know. And then I just pop a little bit onto my nose too, and then I take my blending brush for my eyes and pop a bit on the inner corners. So the last step is lips, and I am going to go a little bit crazy because I've gone very neutral on the rest of my face. So I'm going to be using MAC's Whirl lip liner and then Stone lipstick, and I'm just going to pop the lip liner on first. Okay, so that is my finished makeup look. I really hope you liked the video. But yeah, basically this is just the makeup I've been wearing a lot recently, minus the lips because that is a little bit too much for everyday wear. But the rest of the makeup on my face is what I wore on holiday and what I've been wearing to work every day. But I just thought I'd add the lip to make it a little bit more interesting, so it was MAC Stone. And I love that lipstick so much, and if I ever wear a lipstick recently, it's usually that one because I just feel like it makes such a bold statement and I really, really love it, even though it's summer and it's not a very summery colour, but I love it so much. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really hope that this video was helpful to you in some way. Remember to give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Remember to click subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Share it, like it, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you all very, very soon. Goodbye!